we are jumping right in with Nullius. I'm super excited for this. I love this mod pack. It's just a wonderful overhaul. It's so different from vanilla Factorio. So different from any other mod I've played in Factorio. And yeah, I've played it before. I haven't beaten it though, and I am determined this time to beat it. And not only beat it, I'm going to try and beat it in 144 hours. So you guys are going to see if I can do it. And it should be a good time. Now, 144 hours. I think I have realized that's not just a random number set by the mod creator, but I think it might be a reference to the Bible, the Jewish and Christian Bible, because 144 hours is precisely 6 days. 6 times 24 is 144. And God took 6 days to create the world, and on the seventh day he rested. And I believe we are playing God in this mod pack. It's a lifeless planet, and we are going to terraform it, seed it with life, and build a wave of successors to continue on to new planets. So we're going to play God a little bit, and I wonder if we're going to be able to do it in 6 days. We'll find out. Now, in Nullius, you want to mine everything, including the spaceship. Say goodbye to the poor spaceship here. The main things I'm looking for are the solar panels. We start out with electric solar panels and labs. Oh, and this thing here is the lab, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now, I don't believe I've come across the solar panels yet. Those are broken solar panels in there. Broken grid batteries, power poles, and the last one I come across are solar panels. All right, let's put these bad boys down. Right over here. How about I do it sideways like so? And now why am I going, let's see, why am I doing this so quickly? Again, 144 hours. No, that's not what I wanted to ask. Why am I doing it so quickly? Why is this the first thing I'm doing? Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to put these down too. Excellent. That's the perfect arrangement. If you're wondering how to arrange your starting solar panels and accumulators in Nullius, that's the business. Ooh, super speedy to get over there. Okay, we're going to put down a lab, actually. That's the very first thing we're going to do. And we're going to research yellow science, which costs nothing. We just have to wait 3 times 15, which is 15 seconds. Let me clean up the top here. I only want one button to slow down the game and one button to speed up the game. I don't need the clock. That's the day, time of day in game. And then over here, I just want the play time. I don't want evolution, which is meaningless. I don't want time of... yeah, we can do visible and pop up. And then also, should we have the seconds? Sure, we can have the seconds. That's fine. All right. Does that clean up a little bit? That cleans up okay. And just like that, we've gotten our yellow science researched, and now we can actually build something. We can build yellow science. You see, it requires the 3 ores. Actually, both of the first 2 sciences just require raw ingredients. Isn't that fun? So let's see here. How do I do this in a somewhat reasonable way? Yeah, I like to mine out the middle of the patches first. Which side does that go on? I actually don't know. Well, let's make sure it goes on the outside. Now I don't have to worry about it. Perfect. Oh, it's a thing of beauty, isn't it? And then once we power those up, which we should be able to do pretty easily, we'll be getting our science just like that. All right. So yeah, the yellow science does 3 ores. The next science we're going to research, blue science, requires just air and seawater. And those are pretty much just the basic... Where are my inserters? Oh, I think I'm missing a thing. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. I totally missed that. I was like, I knew I can put stuff in here. And alt mode's not on. All right, now, should we talk a little bit about the mods? Because you guys have been like, what on earth is your guy? He's a computer. This actually is not part of Nullius, but it was recommended on the Nullius page, was this mod called iRobot. So that's one of the mods I'm running. Let's see here. We'll put the lab here and power it up. That's fine. And this is so slow. 30 seconds crafting time. Excellent. Then the crafting speed is 1. Okay. And then I think this blue science is just a single. Oh no, it's 2. All right, so we got a minute before that crafts. All right, so we got iRobot, and then these green lines is a mod called Chunky Chunk, and that will allow me to, well, for one thing, these power poles reach 32 tiles across, which is the chunk distance. And there's one other important building in this game that is exactly 32, requires a distance of exactly 32 tiles, and you will see what that is shortly. Okay, now I do want to conserve my, let's see, does it go like that or the other way? I'm not sure. I do want to conserve my pipes as much as possible. Perfect. We do need power though, which I should, let's see, fill this out a little more. Undergrounds will go there, and sort of will go there. All right, you guys will see what is 32, requires a distance of 32 tiles. Let me put a light out here for you. Just put a couple lights for you, my viewers, my lovely audience. All right, we got. Now I do have. Here, that's what I needed. I forgot all about that. silly me. All right, we do have a mod that's not working right now down here. Mouse over pipe visualizer is the way I like to have it. Let's toggle that on, and now when I mouse over the pipe or the building, it shows me where the fluids are coming from. It's so freaking good. I love it. And let's move this actually with my bots. Bots, if you're wondering what they are best at, they are by far best at deconstructing. Instead of me taking this long to deconstruct, my bots can do it instantly. So yeah, I'm going to try my very best to tell my bots to be the deconstructors. Okay, and this takes forever. We have to wait for the air to get up to 5,000, is it? Yeah. And then one climatology research takes 60 seconds. So we can get iron smelting going, and then iron working going, and then we'll probably be ready to research some of this blue science stuff. Okay, and I think we want stone bricks pretty quickly, which requires mining tools, I guess. All right, and yeah, we'll see if that is about the right balance of sciences while we wait for the blue science to research. All right, well, what do we do in this mod? We got a little tiny base. 2 sciences are completely automated here. That's nice. I can go ahead and make time not pass as quickly while I talk. Yeah, yellow and blue science fully automated. Isn't that easy? Okay, so I think first priority is probably to repair these buildings that we start out with. We can't use them until we repair them. As we research the tech to repair them, we'll see that recipe here. The only one we have right now is the pylons. And once we repair all these, especially the solar and the grid batteries, the medium assemblers, we really actually can't do any fluid until we repair more hydro plants, because we only have this hydro plant, which we need for science. So yeah, that's pretty much our first priority, I would say. Yeah, to get that water filtration up. Do we need plumbing for that, actually? Let's not do plumbing yet until we can unlock that hydro plant. All right, but we do need pipes. That's for sure. And we need air separation. So yeah, once we repair things, I mean, on the way to repairing things, we will be unlocking the entire tech tree all the way to red science, which I am going to be able to automate pretty quickly, actually. The two main ideas that we need for red science are we need iron intermediates, like iron gears, and also in the motors are iron plates, iron rods, and iron wires, these are all really easy to do. We just need a fair bit of iron processing going. So we'll need furnaces and we'll need to devote our 3 foundries to those intermediates. But then the other really big hurdle to overcome is getting plastic up and running. And that's really going to be our fluids. They all lead toward getting plastic in the early game. And I'm just going to create like the most ugly, compact thing right over here to get plastic up and running so that we can then get red science into the labs. We're going to need motors and iron gears here, and then plastic and the iron intermediates running. Well, I guess maybe I'll run them this way, like around. So we'll put the furnaces over here and then run the intermediates this way, and then our fluid stuff will be over here. Like I'll put the hydro plant that we get soon, hopefully. Where is this thing? I don't think I've gotten a single, right? I haven't gotten a single blue science yet. Because I've been talking too long on the tech screen. That's why. Okay, but now that we have that single one, boom, we can get a hydro plant. And how do we get hydro plants? Pipe ones. Shoot. So we can't get we can't get it until we use, let's see, this furnace. All that time talking about how we can't do crap. But we could have been doing crap. All right. Oh, and this has gravel. We need to space this out. What I mean by that is we need a chest. And I love adjustable inserters. We can do things like that. And it'll be super compact. And just lovely. And then we'll pick up, not gravel though, hopefully. Like so. It took the gravel. No, it didn't. All right, and I think rods are the main thing. Yeah, rods are what pipes come from. Which, I can't even get pipes yet. We do need the plumbing first. I knew it. All right. Yeah, we can leave that plumbing going. And then shore, and then shore. Actually, we didn't want, we wanted the stone bricks first. Stone bricks are useful for furnaces. Which, we can't queue up furnaces. Well, okay. We can't queue it up because of ironworking, but we can't do ironworking until we get iron ingots smelted. Nullius has these checkpoints to make sure that you actually use the techs that you're researching. So we do need to produce 16 iron ingots. We don't need to click this button to research it or anything. It'll automatically mark as completed once we produce 16 iron ingots, and then we'll be able to queue up ironworking. Okay, how do we get out of the tech tree? That's how we get out of the tech tree. And we do need power over here. Okay, so now we got some iron things going, as long as I can put it in a box over here. Well, alrighty then. We need more of these things. Why did I put that pylon? There. We didn't even need that pylon. Okay. Let's see here. I guess this is good enough, but I mean, it would be nice to... Do I care enough to waste belts? Yeah, let's just waste belts here. Okay. Whoops, what'd I do? There we go. Alright. Did I pick up any ore? I think maybe I did. How much does that take? 5. No, I did not pick up any ore. Any of that ore? No, no ore. Alrighty. We got more blue, but we're out of yellow. Oh, shoot. All the ore's going into the furnace. Am I okay with that? Maybe I should do something like this. And that way, all the ore will go into yellow science until it's until we don't want it to anymore. Okay, can we make pipes yet? We can make pipes, which we could also do out of stone bricks. I forgot about that. Oh, and yeah, we want sand too. Yes, we're ready. We're ready to handcraft a bunch of sand from sandstone. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna hand crush, I should say, the sand. And from that sand, we can get more solar panels, which is fan-freaking-tastic. But also, once masonry is completed, we will be able to turn sandstone into stone bricks and stone bricks into pipes, which is my preferred way of making pipes, I believe. Okay. Repairing. I mean, we do want some pipes for the hydro plants, though. Let's do that real quick. So 4 times 3 is 12, so we'll have 12 pipes, which we can turn our 3 broken hydro plants into. And yes, I believe it prefers making pipes out of stone, and that's why I wasn't able to click on the hydro plant before I manually clicked on the pipes from this recipe, I think. Okay, guys. Cool. Now we can do all of the solar panels. We can copy paste this bad boy just like that. And I'm not sure if we have enough power poles actually to be doing this. Oh, I don't even have the solar panels yet. Those are slow to handcraft. Okay. Switch over to iron plates here. And all right, we got some hydro plants now. Let's use it, I guess. To filter seawater. And always be researching. We need all this stuff except arguably mining productivity. Yeah. And then plumbing, carbon. Again, we're working towards plastic, motors, red science. So let's see, fabrication tool we do need. Again, like I said, we need it all. Storage, I guess we don't need quite yet. We will soon need it once we get red science because logistics obviously are super critical. But for now, we're good. Okay, here. Seawater turns into saline water and wastewater. This is our first byproduct we need to get rid of, which is very easy to do, isn't it? Oh, that was a good placement too. Yeah, wastewater right in there. Now, I'm going to be trying to conserve these pipes. The underground pipe 2s are so much longer than the underground pipe 1s, right? Oh, I can't even make the the undergrounds yet. Those are plumbing 2s here. And those reach 11. I mean, that, the difference between 11 and 15, maybe you guys think that's a huge difference. It doesn't sound like a huge difference to me when I say it like that, but in practice, you guys know every little bit of undergroundage can help. Okay, what are we missing? We're missing blue. So I guess we can do the yellow then, huh? And what did I cancel that? Canceled that. Okay. All right. Oh, we got solar panels to place. All right. Whew. So yes, we're getting iron and plastic. Those are the big things to do in this episode. And let's see here. Now, to fully automate plastic, we are going to need to be able to vent a whole bunch of stuff that we cannot vent right now. Let's just look at this. I think we just researched something really useful. Electrolyzers. Yes. And then we can also get the stone bricks. Oh. how do we... Iron gears. Okay. There we go. Now we can get iron gears. And foundries are useful too. How am I going to craft bricks? Yeah, I can do it by hand. I just need some sandstone. That's how I like to craft brick. Although stone, we really don't use stone for anything, and we really don't get stone except pretty much from these rocks right now, and most of the rocks have ore in them instead of stone. But like this big rock has some bauxite, which is basically aluminum, and then a little bit of stone in it. But most of these rocks just have the bauxite in them. Some have sandstone, you can see. But anyways, I'm not going to bother going around chopping up rocks because we got a steady stream of ore coming in from this way. All right, now we might have some stuff we can do here. Let's see, electrolyzer, there it is. So yeah, let's look at this. We can now turn saline water into those 4 products, some of which we want. Actually, we will eventually want all of these products, but for now, sodium hydroxide is junk. We can't do anything with it, so we're gonna have to put a chest here with an inserter to dump it all in. Hydrogen is the most important one. Oxygen, we need a little bit of it for plastic, but just a little bit. We'll be venting most of it. And then chlorine, I would just love to vent. So we do need chlorine for plastic, but not as much as is produced by the electrolysis. And I would love to just vent the excess, but you cannot vent. There are many things, many byproducts in this mod that you can't get rid of before doing things to it. So you can see the sodium hydroxide says we can void it in 1. But that requires research that I don't have. The chlorine we can void in 1+. That means that there's a tech far, far away that we can void in a single process. So we do one thing to the chlorine, and then we can dump that product. But for now, we can't do anything with it. In a few techs, we'll be able to void it in like 5 or so. But chlorine's going to back up, and then we're not going to be able to do a thing, which is a bit unfortunate, isn't it? For now, we can just pump it into a tank, like so. Oh, and then the other thing I wanted to do was I want to change this electrolyzer. You can see it says Priority Electrolyzer 1 on the right side, and we can switch to Surge mode using that button, numpad plus. And now it's in surge mode, and it uses surplus electricity only after satisfying the other demand. It won't use our grid batteries at nighttime, which is the main reason I wanted to switch over to surge. But yeah, if we ever have low power, the electrolyzer will not run. And the electrolyzer is super power hungry. It 2 megawatts, whereas these other buildings are like, you know, an order of magnitude less than that. 250, 100, 150, whereas this is 2,000. And so the reason that surge mode is especially nice for these electrolyzers is because the products are all things you can buffer very easily. So we are going to be shoving the products into tanks, and then when we have low power, we just consume what's in these tanks. Cool? Cool. All right, we don't have power. Yes, of course we don't. Of course we don't. Let's see. I do want it like so. And I think we have a bunch of pylons that we can build. I'm going to be running out of my power pole 1s, unfortunately. Okay, but we really need to get the rest of these solar panels out. I mean, 4 solar panels aren't going to do that much, but every little bit, right? And we're not going to be able to build grid batteries for a bit. I think the end of this episode probably is when we'll be doing that. All right, can we build furnaces yet? No, I have not researched furnaces yet, have I? Let's switch over and do that. Ah, yeah, we were waiting on the checkpoint stone brick, weren't we? Okay. Yeah, actually, this is not a huge priority. Now that we have that electrolyzer set to surge mode, we really don't need the grid batteries because the electrolyzer is going to be acting as a battery right now. Okay, so what do we need for the red science? I mean, we might just need... What do we need? Where is it? Plastic. Okay, we do need the carbon. Yeah, I wasn't seeing that this unlocked the plastic because of this checkpoint. But we want the plastic, and then we want the motors, and that's all we need. Just need to get the plastic going. Okay. I want to repair everything I can. We need more iron products, so that'll be the priority. Oh, we don't have furnaces yet, but we're getting them. The research is so fast. I love that. Okay, and we'll just put the furnaces right here. Let's see. What do I have? Yeah, I can use more. I can use more rods. Okay. Furnaces, where'd they go? Is this a good idea? I think it's a fine idea. I think it's just fine. That might be okay. We might just want 3 of the bad ones plus 1 of the good ones. Who knows? And then we'll wait, that's not the way to put inserters. You put inserters like so, of course. Nice and neat. I don't know. Is that significantly more nice and neat? Who knows? Okay. And cut that. Take everything out of here. Put it on a belt going up to the... Oh, actually, I should switch that. No, maybe I shouldn't switch that around. So that's fast, so maybe I won't have the fast one running unless all the ore gets to the science. Yeah, that's a pretty good way to do it. Okay. Oh, but that's going sideways. That's why it's not working. All right, let's split out the gravel, which is the byproduct of smelting iron. Isn't that lovely? You get a byproduct just from doing nothing except smelting the basic iron. Delightful. Can I afford? I think I can afford a large chest to get all my gravel. And then... what are we going to do here? I might crook this down and put my foundries here. I actually don't need that much space, do I? And then I actually might need to think about which order I want these in. So I want the rods making wire. But I also want the rods on a belt with the plates. Oh, and I really need to get plastic up and running. Alright, let's focus on this, I suppose. I might need to come and rejigger this, but it'll be nice to have a little bit of a buffer on the iron stuff, won't it? No, it didn't reach. Oh, and that's not where I want it. No siree. Something like this. So these will be on a belt, and then that can come next to it like that. Okay. Something like that. And then we'll buffer those like so. We'll bring it around here to the red science, which will have the plastic, which I can't do, and the gears, which I can do. Nope. Reverse that. So I'll put the plastic on the right side, which I can't, right? I can't turn that into plastic. I'll have the plates and rods coming in here, and they're also used in the motors, which I need plastic for. And then both of these things are going to go into my red science. Okay, something like that, and we'll see. But I really need now to get... What do I need in order to get the plastic? Oh, I can research it now. Okay. All right, and then this is a really fun puzzle. I need chem plants, which... How do I do that? Okay, one-way valves, which is just the iron stuff. I knew I was going to need iron. That's why I did it, because I couldn't repair the chem plants until I got those iron products a little better. We only have 12 underground pipes. That's going to be a problem. Oh boy. And I might just turn calcite into stone bricks because there's nothing else to do with calcite for a long while. Okay. Oh, and we need more air filters. Darn it. Darn it. Need more air filters. Of course we do. Of course we do. Okay. So let's see. All of those, and then stone bricks. All right. Where were we? We got some chem plants. We can go ahead and work on this. Carbon dioxide into methane. And how do we get carbon dioxide? We get it not from a chem plant, apparently. From a distillery, of course. Of course. Carbon dioxide. Okay. And where am I going to put all this stuff? I think I'll put it over to the east. I wasn't trying to flip. I was trying to rotate. Okay. And we're going to need hydrogen for this stuff as well. I can put it up, and then the product here will come like that. Or down more, and that way I can get my hydrogen like so. Okay, that'll work. Everything's good. This isn't quite as compact as I was imagining it being, but that's okay. We've got our air. Oh, and we can make it even more compact using less pipes, which is the main thing that I want to make sure I do, is use the least amount of pipes that I can, because we're going to run out. All right, and then a chimney doesn't require power. Good. We don't need nitrogen for anything for a good bit, actually. Okay, so we got everything we need for methane. We're going to unfortunately have to dump the water for now, and darn it. It might be worth actually moving this to be closer to the water. Ooh, actually, instead of that, let's just store the water. That's a great idea. I'll just store the water. That way I don't have to dump it. That's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Okay. And we'll power it up with a pylon. And we've got methane, which will then give me ethylene. We'll just need some oxygen. I want to say that the methane will go right in here, but who knows? Okay, but then that gives me ethylene, and then ethylene mixed with chlorine gives me plastic. So if I'm putting plastic over here... Oh yeah, here we go. And we'll clear this queue. I guess we can set up... let's do mining productivity. Since we have the ores. And then we'll build up some more blue science. Okay, what am I trying to do? Oh, I need to place more furnaces, actually, in order to get this checkpoint so that I can do mining. Although it's not a big deal. Because we can't do mining until red science. And even then, it's not going to be a priority for me, actually. All right, here we go. Let's see. We need ethylene from... No. Oh, I did the wrong one. That was plastic. There we go. This is ethylene. Okay. And yeah, you can see we're running out of these pipes. We're going to have to make more of these cruddy pipes, aren't we? Unfortunate, but oh well. And can I repair things that I need? No. Pylons are... I guess they're kind of important. Sure. Okay, oxygen now. Unfortunately, we're going to have to use a bunch of these. There's definitely a cleaner, more compact way to run everything, but I failed to do it. Oh well. And then... Alright. Yeah, we need more of these pipes. They're there. Okay. And what else? Okay, and then we'll run the ethylene over to the plastic. Which let's use red pipes for the long distance ones, shall we? What am I missing? I need stone bricks from sandstone, huh? And I did not want the bauxite. And I don't want iron ore. Alright, alright. Always be researching. Unfortunately, I kind of messed up. By not having enough blue science. Whatever. Oh, and power. That's not a big deal. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Do we have pipes? No, we don't have pipes. Stop doing that. We need the pipes. We need the pipes. Okay. Okay. And that's what I want to do. I want to replace some of the things like this. And this. And now we have the long pipes, which I can use much more efficiently, shall we say. Okay then, if I have it like so, that will work fine. If I ran this differently, yeah, I mean, we're gonna destroy all this stuff. It actually works kind of nicely with all this stuff that we're storing, and then it's gonna get filled up, and it's gonna block all of our plastic, because we're going to use this plastic from this starter fluid stuff in order to research ways to dispose of the chlorine, and then we're just going to destroy everything, which is kind of a cheaty way of getting rid of the chlorine, I suppose. But since I'm going to destroy it all anyways, not a big deal. All right, and we're making plastic. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, let's cut this over. Because I wanted to do this. We don't have long inserters yet. So, kind of annoying. And I can make motors? No, I can't make motors. Oh, come on. All right. There we go. And then once we do that, we can go back and resume the graphite. All right, cool. 30 minutes, and we've gotten a pretty much red science automated. I just have to figure out how to... Well, I mean, I don't have to figure out anything. I've already gotten it figured out. It's all figured out now. We just have to actually do it. Cool. While we're waiting, we can set up graphite. So let's see. The motors require plates, rods, wires. Oh, and then I never did that. Plastic, baby. How exciting. Oh, and this, we need a tank for the hydrogen chloride, which again, we can't dispose of through an outfall or venting or anything like that. Oh, I guess it's a gas, so it would be a vent. Chimney, that's what it's called, chimney. Right over here, like we're doing for the nitrogen. Anyways, but we don't have the recipe or any way to dispose of this. So, yeah, I won't worry about it. I'm going to destroy it anyways, which will vent it into the atmosphere, but I guess it's a small price to pay. And once we get the motors and the red science, we'll have completely automated red science until we back up on this stuff. Okay, so let's make graphite, and also here, let's always be handcrafting stuff, shall we? Yep, sandstone, stone bricks are the way to do it, for sure. Grid batteries, let's see. Iron rods. Do we have plenty of iron rods? Not really. Because the iron rods are being torn in two ways, for the iron wires and also just as raw ingredients for gears and eventually for motors. Okay. And water we're fine on, but like that we can... Ta-da! Okay, now oxygen. We're going to need an auxiliary valve, is it? Indeed. Auxiliary valve, so when this gets high enough pressure, we will vent the excess. And I would love for that to be a relief valve, so that it only vents if this is like high pressure. But auxiliary valve is all we have. So I think it's going to be... Yeah, it's going to, I think, let there be about 4,500 oxygen in here. Okay, now let's see here. What do we have? No power. So our surge electrolyzer turned off, and that's exactly what we want, like we were saying earlier. When we have no power, we want everything else to run, and we're okay if this does not fill up our hydrogen, because then, you know, it won't let us make methane and then ethylene, and it won't let us make plastic. But guess what? We already have a bunch of plastic already buffered, so we're fine. Okay, we got the motors, and we got the 4 ingredients for the motors. Fantastic. Now we are going to want some chests of this stuff, I think, because this used in some of the stuff we'll want for the mall. Okay, graphite. That's what I said I was going to do. And I am speeding through this early game. It's crazy. Oh wait, I can't get graphite, right? Yeah, darn. Well, tell you what, guys, that's the nice part about having these buttons. We can just speed things up, because I don't think there's really anything for me to do. I guess I could handcraft, huh? Well, let's just handcraft, shall we? And then, yep, sandstone bricks. We'll be able to get pipes and undergrounds. Cool. And then I'll speed it up. All right. Does this have power yet? It has low power because we're coming online with our solar panels. And let's see here. Surge electrolyzer. That's consuming a lot of our power. Yeah, and you can see it lines up with the grid batteries, because when we have excess power, it fills up our batteries and it charges, or it allows us to electrolyze. And then I guess once our batteries are full, we'll have more power for the electrolyzers. Oh, we got to the red science. Ah, yes. Well, let's just kickstart it a little bit, shall we? And where'd the gears go? There we go. Okay. And I don't even know what I was going to do with those gears and motors. I just stole them for no reason. Maybe I should put them in the output. No, I don't know. We do need more furnaces, don't we? Let's put more furnaces down. Hey, look at that. Red science at 37 minutes. Pretty good. Can't quite get graphite yet. Well, what are we going to do? Now that we have red science, let's look down here and see what our priorities are. Long inserters are a big priority for us, because without them, the mall is very difficult. Automating things becomes more or less impossible. I actually think the biggest priority that we can achieve quickly is wind power. So let's do that real quick. It only costs 3 red science. I believe we're going to be waiting on the blue science rather than the red. And, okay. And then long inserters, I said, was a priority. Which, see, this doesn't require any blue science. So we can kind of stock up on this research. Where was it? Here it is. Tool making. That's what I needed. Automation. We need the storage and the logistics. Okay, obviously that's a priority, but actually that wasn't what I was going to say. The biggest priority, I think, for me is possibly, yeah, okay, here it is. Desalination. I don't know why I don't want to call it desalinization, but no, it's desalination. We turn saline water into pure water and brine, and then we can do something with that pure water. Turn it just into the hydrogen and oxygen, so we can get as much hydrogen as we want. And then the brine, We just have to worry about the chlorine and the sodium hydroxide balancing. So at the beginning, I believe we're going to fill up on sodium hydroxide until we start making aluminum, if memory serves. Once we start making aluminum, then we can use that sodium hydroxide for the aluminum processing. But once we get these things, we can really get plastic to be foolproof automated where it won't back up. So that is a huge priority for us. And yeah, there's not too many techs, is it? Huh? We got to get this caustic solution, which will use our salt, our sodium hydroxide, which we're slowly but surely filling up on. All right, but anyways, we got graphite now, so let's make the rest of our grid batteries. We just need carbon monoxide, which is, where is it? Here it is, carbon dioxide. So we need to steal carbon dioxide. We also need more hydrogen, unfortunately. It's kind of unpleasant. Now, if I put it like, how on earth can I do this as easily as possible? I don't know. I guess we can do it. Let's move this thing. Oh dear. Not super neat. Okay, what was it again? Sorry. If I had it like that, I can connect that, use pipes to connect these things. Ugly, but it will serve, hopefully. Yeah, we're out of hydrogen. Of course we are. Because our surge electrolyzer is not running. We do need this wind power, don't we? But we'll get hydrogen soon enough, right? Come on, power. Come on, power. What is running? Air filters are running. Why are air filters running so much? To fill up our carbon dioxide buffer and to get blue science, of course. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, here we go. Oh, and this requires hydrogen as well, doesn't it? That's hilarious. All right. Good. So, okay, we've got more hydrogen going. We've got more water to get rid of, which maybe this is easy enough. And I just love pipe visualizer, don't you? It's so nice. You can see all the inputs and outputs for this entire building. Pretty cool. All right, and then we'll get graphite as soon as we have hydrogen, which we can't really do during the nighttime, huh? Because our surge electrolyzer turns off. Oh well. If we ever back up on blue science, we'll be fine. Well, I'm just gonna run the time. We're doing great on time as far as getting through this game in 144 hours. I'm actually feeling really good about. Feeling great about. All right, it's daytime, which means our surge is working. And we placed all our solar panels, right? Yes, we did. Oh, and look at that. We can make windmills now, which will help. So we do need motors, which is pretty much the main reason I put those here. What else do we need? Power poles require plastic, don't they? Yes. Let's take some plastic. And then turbines require iron sheets is what we're missing. We need plates. Let's see here. So how many windmills can we make? Just 3, huh? Because we're out of the power poles, we're out of iron wires. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Still out of iron wires? Yeah. Is it time for furnaces? I haven't made furnaces yet. No, I did make furnaces. We need more miners though, right? It's the ore that we're out of. Well, that was a checkpoint that we needed, so it's fine. And we're out of inserters too. Okay. Could be a bit of an issue, but I think the storage was a prerequisite for the miners. No, it wasn't. Do we have miners? Can we build miners? We cannot build miners. Where are those miners? Oh, it was a technology that I can get. All right, let's do that so we can go. Silly me. Mining tools, huh? What are the mining tools again? Fabrication tool. There's the mining tool. Plates and rods, yeah. Everything uses iron. Everything uses iron. Well, cool. Let's see. I think we might have a couple graphite. Yes, we do, baby. And now we can repair all the grid batteries and put the graphite back in here so that it doesn't fill up more than it needs to. I could also set up an auxiliary valve here, but there's not really room. And what that would do is make sure that all of our hydrogen goes to plastic unless we have enough of it. All of our hydrogen. Is that what I said? I think that's what I said. Okay, we're about to get more miners. And what else do we need? Oh, windmills. We're getting windmills. There we go, 2 windmills. Now you can see why I have chunky chunks. The delightful mod, chunky chunks. Let's put our windmills in the very... Oh, nice! We got an achievement! Build a wind turbine within the first 45 minutes. That was so close! What other achievements are there? I don't know. I should look up what achievements there are and try to get them. That was very exciting, though. All right, let's see here. All right, so 32 tiles is exactly the distance we need these windmills to be. Like so. Will be perfect. And I do need to repair some more power poles, which I need iron rods. Great. Oh dear. We're gonna have to use... No! Okay. I guess I'll jack this one for now. Oh wait, I can jack that. Oh, but I wanted a blueprint. That's why. That was my whole point in doing this. Let's try and put it... Ugh, sad. I can't connect. What am I doing? All right, this I think is what I want to do. Okay, let's get rid of that one. Whew. All right. So how many grid batteries do I have? Do I have 12 now? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. So now these windmills are connected to my power, and you can see what they will do. Each one averages 600 kilowatts. So that's good. That's 50% of, I think, what the solar panels do. No, the solar panels do more up here. 3.6. Yeah, 3.6 megawatts, and these are going to do an average of 1.2. Okay, but that's just an average. They are going to be doing less than that a fair bit. As you can see, they're averaging, or right now they're doing less than 1.2. No, they're doing about 1.2. Okay, that's what I want. See, they're doing more than they would normally do, and which is great because my grid batteries aren't even working, even though it's nighttime. So that'll let my electrolyzer run a bit more. And yeah, it'll keep us from running out of power. We can now expand the base a fair bit more. And things are gonna be good. They're gonna be good, okay? Now what do I want to do? What on earth? Miners. Which I can't get, but I can get mining tools. What do I need for mining tools? We need iron, of course. So, darn. Can I can get inserters. We just need some of this stuff. I'm gonna stop. Let's see. Stop stealing from my red science here with those buffers, because we were waiting on the red science anyways. And we got plenty of plastic, which is nice. Do we have plenty of these power poles? We don't. Let's get more power poles. Of course, we need iron wire for it. And rods, which don't have. Don't have anywhere. We need more iron. We need more iron. Okay, but mining is finished now. So that's going to be the priority. Let's, We need rods. We need rods so badly. Darn it. Should have thought a bit more about that, eh? Shoot. Alright, we might need... Ugh. This is a problem. This is hideous. I'm just gonna speed it up for us here. Alright, now I want to get these rods. Alright, can that get me a couple miners? That gives me a couple miners. Woo, super speedy. And I guess we'll just continue coming down here, huh? Okay. This is gonna help a little bit. Perhaps. We'll find out. Boy, oh boy. Alright, let's see here. We have plenty of science. Oh, yeah, plenty of blue science. Let's use some of that with what I say the priority was. It's going to be this sort of thing. Yes, indeed. Distillation we need. Desalinization. Ah, I said it again. Desalination. Cool. And yeah, excellent. We'll then be able to rebuild all of this stuff, and we can talk about a bit about my base organization. Iron rods. Awesome. Oh boy. Okay, but we are backing up the iron rods a little bit. Good. I might maybe consider adding in some more plates. Okay. Oh yeah, baby. We research so fast. I love it. How everything's automated, sort of. Oh, we have too much graphite. Oh boy. Okay. The reason too much graphite is bad is because it increases the amount of this chlorine byproduct we have, which hopefully won't get backed up before we destroy everything, and it really won't. I put a pump there so that all of this chlorine gets into the tank. All 15,000 chlorine can fill that tank up. If you don't put the pipe, then this can't fill up. It says it stores it at up to 85% pressure. I think that's if you put the tank right next to the building, it'll fill it to 85%, because the pump will make sure it fills up to, this will get to completely filled 15,000 with a pump there. But yeah, without the pump there, then you're limited by, I believe, the pipe pressure limit. So these red pipes, these good pipe 2s, have 60% pressure, and then the bad pipe 1s have 40% pressure. So if I didn't put the pumps here, this would only fill up to, like, I'm not 100% sure actually, 7,000 maybe. I guess we would find out if this hydrogen ever got completely full. Anyways, yeah, I cannot wait to destroy all this and rebuild it. So, I can go into actually the map view. We can talk about my ultimate plan for organization. So, let's see. We wanted let's call it ore processing. Ore processing. Terrible, terrible. Like ore, copper, iron. We'll call it iron, I guess. Here, I'll tell you what. I'll pause it. I'll go ahead, put all these tags out, and then explain it to you guys. All right, here we go, guys. Yeah, so I have kind of 8 categories of things, and I'm going to basically have a just like a main hub where all my products and resources and everything can just go spaghetti through to each of these different categories of things. And when I need to expand these things out, like when I need to get more ore processing, certain different things going with ore processing, I can always have a place to expand to. I can always go out this way and like up diagonally a little bit. And the idea behind this was that I think these things are all kind of connected to what's next to them. Although ore and science and intermediates are kind of not really sure. Maybe if I should switch science and intermediates around, but especially with the first two sciences that just require ore, I think this is an okay way to do it. And then I can send the ores to my intermediates and my intermediates to the science, rather than having the intermediates go past my science to get to my mall. I don't know. But anyways, this is kind of the basic setup. Now, I have a feeling I'm going to need more stuff. So this is kind of like my other. And power is not just... it's not... All my power is not going to be here, but this is going to be a lot of like my power storage, and like, yeah, there's some ways to create power or to store power using air, so we can combust hydrogen and oxygen soon, actually. But yeah, that's excellent. That's what we're going to be doing. Next episode really is kind of trying to flesh that basic sort of structure out. And then the there's not going to be too many trains in this playthrough. So this mod pack, everything uses everything else. And stuff from water processing is randomly going to be used all the way across here. And it's really hard to predict. And I struggle with trains when there's so much interconnectivity and so many products and byproducts need to be going every which way. I can see that a lot easier with just regular old pipes and belts. So it's going to be spaghetti madness. However, I'm going to use rails for getting my ore to my base. This is a pretty extreme railroad. The resource frequency is at 17%. So I am going to have to use rails to get more resources, which is, I mean, it's pretty trivial because there are no biters in this mod, at least not to start with. But anyways, this is such a fantastic start. We do need more foundries. We do need, steel. Excellent. Which will give us pipes. Excellent. Things are looking good. Long-handed inserters, I said, was a priority. Windmills, we've gotten. Better pipes, I think, is the next thing to deal with. So that's steel, basically. And then pipes, here we go. Yeah, a lot of stuff with resource processing, I guess, and then energy storage. Cool. And then we'll be able to get better pipes, which is going to be a big help. And then this is how we can get rid of the chlorine. This, still a long way to go. We'll work on it next episode. Hour 2 is going to be all about, well, not all about, but a lot of it's going to be chlorine. Dealing with all these fluids, getting chlorine recycling or disposal set up so that we won't ever get backed up on the stuff we need, like hydrogen. This isn't running because of power, not because we're backed up. Yes, good. And excellent. I'm excited to tear all this down. And yeah, we will be able. I'm just going to tear it down. I'm going to put all this plastic in a chest, tear everything down, and because all of this, other than the seawater coming in here, all of the fluids is just for plastic, and we have a ton of plastic. So cool. I'm not concerned. Not concerned with destroying all this and rebuilding it. And man, we are going through some techs, aren't we? Fantastic. Let's see. Steel, pumping. We're going to need pumping so we can do all this stuff. Air filtration. We can get more air filters. I don't think we need this for the priority, which what was my priority again? I already forgot about it. Better pipes, of course. Which I wish I could like tag. Like, where'd it go? It was around here. Yeah, here it is. Right? Because I don't really need... Yeah. Still working near inserters. Oh, yeah, that's actually pretty helpful, isn't it? Cool. We just need steel. All right. All right, guys. Well, that does it for hour 1. I'm excited to get going with this mod. And now that we've done this early game, Red Science is chugging along like a madman. Yeah, now we have a lot of better ways to expand and build our base. We have as much power as we want, pretty much, once we get windmills automated. And I'll just plop them down everywhere. And then all of our surge electrolyzers will help us smooth out this unpredictable windmill power generation. So, excellent. Looking forward to it. See you guys then. Take care.